Blow out your candle. No!
No! Welcome back, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, my name is Virginia and I am a working mom. I have a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old, and I am just trying to juggle life. And so today is going to be a very special video. I think it's going to be one of my favorites, just because today I am going to be putting together a birthday party for my nephew. Now, because of COVID-19, it's going to be very small and it's just going to be the family. But I'm going to try to make it as special as I possibly can. And this is extra special because this is probably going to be one of the only birthday parties we're able to attend, just because they live in Illinois and we are in California. It's hard to be long distance, and so I just want to make this birthday party really special for him and for my kids to be there and be able to enjoy it as well. So I'm going to take you along in my journey of putting this birthday party together, which I hope turns out just like I'm imagining in my head. And so today's actually the day of the birthday party, and I've been kind of procrastinating. We've had so many things going on, getting ready for the in-laws to come here, working on some last-minute work projects. And so today is the actual day of the birthday party, and I'm putting things together. I actually was able to sneak out, go to Walmart, get some shopping done, and now I am in front of the 99-cent store, waiting for them to open up. And so while I'm waiting, I am cutting up these Peppa Pig little characters. I just printed them out. Something that I've learned over the years regarding party planning and prepping is to just use your time wisely. And I usually use my breaks, my lunches, but obviously due to a lot of projects being due, I was not able to do that. So today I am cutting Peppa Pigs in the parking lot. I am gonna make some cute little Peppa Pig centerpieces, and I am gonna be making 4. I purchased these mason jars from the 99-cent store and they were $1.99, so I did purchase 4 of the jumbo ones, and then I printed out each of the Peppa Pig characters, which I cut out, and then I will somehow be putting them on the mason jars. For the filler of the mason jars, I have this wrapping paper that I also purchased at the 99-cent store. I did purchase some tissue paper, but I just can't find it, so I will improvise with that. And then I have these cute little pinwheels that I did get at the 99-cent store for 99 cents, and I will put them also on the mason jar. And I might be putting something else, but I'm not quite sure yet, so we'll see. Okay, so I have the mason jar. I am gonna take the price label off, of course. And if you're trying to get these little sticky parts and then you always have that leftover residue, obviously I'm going to cover it up so there's no need for me to do it, but you can always use your blow dryer and point at it and it will actually melt the little sticky part, and then you can just wipe it off. But today I am just going to cover it up. So I have here Mama Peppa, I don't know what her name is, and I am just gonna take the top part off. I actually do want the rim just because it looks more classic. I'm gonna put little Peppa Pig and I'm just gonna tape her on. Now if I actually had more time, then I would go all out and glue it or so forth, but for today I am just gonna tape my little characters on the mason jars. Okay. Gonna open up my wrapping paper. Oh, good. Just gonna cut about this much off, so about 12 inches. And cut it all the way to the top. And I'm just cutting like whatever, basically. And wrap it in half. Just punch it down. Stuff it in my mason jar like that. Just like that. And this is just going to be a filler. And then I'm going to grab my little pinwheel and stick it inside there if I can. Tissue paper would work so much better, but I honestly cannot find the tissue paper I just purchased. So this is what it looks like, and it's I think I have to add something else, but for now this will do. Okay, to the next one. They are, and I think
putting
I might leave them like that. I'm still not quite sure,
and I can go
once I have them on the table, I guess I will
planning for each birthday party. Like for now, I'm planning Necesita's and Ignatius' party that isn't until September. So I do like to take my time to just really personalize everything that I possibly can. Unfortunately, I had limited time with my nephew, but I really tried to look at what he liked and go from there.
These turned out so cute. So here, and so now I'm going to work on the party favors, which I'm going to keep very simple since we're going to have a piñata. I got these cute little gift bags for $2.99 that I'm going to use. I have here a set of miscellaneous little knick-knack toys that I'm sure the kids will have fun with, and those were $2.99 again from the dollar store. I was so excited when I found these Peppa Pig shortbread cookies, and again I found those at the 99-cent store for $2.99. And then my kids' favorite, so I'm assuming all the other kids will like them as well, these little dum-dums. And then to use for decorating, I printed out these sheets. Obviously my nephew is not 2 years old, so I am planning to just cut these little guys, and if I have time, the little house to stick on my gift bag. So we'll see how they turn out. So I'm going to put just tape the little house like that. I never use this much tape on my projects. I usually use the hot glue gun or generic Elmer's glue, but since I was in a hurry and the party was in less than 2 hours, I just had to get them done. And so I just used the Scotch tape, which let me tell you, it's a very good alternative because the party favor bags lasted the whole party, and they even lasted 2 days afterwards. So if you are in need of something quick, I recommend basic Scotch tape. Oh, they look so cute. So here that is. Gonna go ahead and put all the cute little treats in here.
A party is definitely not a party without the annoying miniature toys and whistles that come inside the party bags, along with the junk food and all the candy, whether it's from the bags or the piñata. So I made sure I had plenty of it for the kids to enjoy. You are probably wondering what these piles of messes around me are. And just a little bit about me. Yes, I do like to clean and I love to organize, but when it comes to getting into my creative zone and working on projects, I just love working around messes. I like working on whatever the project is and not worrying about the mess that I'm creating. So yes, it may look like a tornado hit and my mom almost freaked out because I had scraps of paper all over the floor and piles on the table, but I don't think about cleaning and organization till I'm done with my project, and I don't think that's something that will ever change. This is how they turned out. I have some with the little houses, and then I have some with the little tree. Now, I couldn't find any Pinatama donkey, but I did find a little piñata donkey that I'm just going to fill up with candy. And I saw on Pinterest that there was a similar one, and I bought Ryder a cute little Peppa Pig with a little donkey, so I'm assuming it's part of the character. So now with all the leftover candy and little goodies, I'm just going to fill out this little piñata that I purchased. I figured at least I'll have something, one small activity that they can do. Growing up, my mom always had a piñata along with some fun activities at our birthday parties, which really made it so much fun for everybody. And I'm so excited that the kids are finally old enough so that I could do a piñata and do some activities. I can't wait to see how everything turns out. Now, I don't know why this is not gonna fit a lot, so I'm just gonna make another hole up here and see if I can add some more candy. Hopefully I can, because it's so hollow. Oh. Well. I literally just made another hole in here just to fill it up with more candy because there's really no room. Okay, so I think that's all I can literally fit in this poor piñata. And then all the leftover candy, and I even had some fruit snacks. I'm just going to put them in the party bags. So I'm going to attempt my first balloon garland. I got the garland tape, and I have these different colors of balloons that I purchased at the 99-cent store. I have the yellow, the light blue, some dark blue, and because it's Peppa Pig, I have this jumbo bag of the pink balloons. And so I am gonna go ahead and attempt this. It might turn into a fail, it might not, but we'll see. I also purchased this little balloon pump just in case I run out of breath. So we'll see how far I can get. I'm going to try to do the balloons in different sizes just because that's what was recommended. So here's a smaller one, and then I'm doing medium and large. For every party, I try to do something different, something new, and for Ryder's birthday party, I decided to do a balloon garland, which I had never done before. And let me tell you, it was a little hectic with the limited time, but the end result was amazing and it looked perfect with all the Peppa Pig decor. So I just went through my Amazon boxes and I'm so upset. I guess the special garland tape that I had ordered did not arrive. So I don't know if it just went to the wrong address or if I just didn't look correctly, but I double checked and it's not here. So backup plan, I'm gonna attempt to make a garland with some yarn and just tie the balloons to it, and hopefully it turns out, and if not, we'll just see what I come up with. Since I did not have the garland tape, I basically just tied the balloons on the yarn and I tried leaving a space in between each of the balloons. I also tried to make sure that as I was putting in the balloons that I was rotating the color along with rotating the sizes of them, so it would be easier and a little more flexible to manage the balloon garland. And if you have never done a balloon garland before, I definitely recommend the space. It really allows you to go back and add a balloon if you start noticing they are the same size, or if you notice that you have too much of the same color. For the party, I do have cupcakes, but I'm also going to make cute little mud puddings. And I'm going to use the pudding for the mud, and then for the little dirt on top, I'm going to crunch up some of these animal crackers. And I was going to use Oreos, but these were a lot less expensive, and you know, it's just a little topping. I did get some gummy worms that I'm going to put in there along with these cute little umbrellas that I found at the 99-cent store. So let's see how they turn out. To create the dirt, I'm going to put my animal crackers in a Ziploc bag, seal it, and then just start pushing on them to break them down and make them into sand. They are not going to be perfect, which is what I want, because obviously sand is not perfect. I am then going to open the puddings, which the pudding will act as my mud. Once they're all open, I'm going to sprinkle my sand on top, and as you can tell, they're not perfect, but that's what I'm going for. And I put the little umbrella on the side like that. And I'm going to add a cute little worm. And I was so glad that I pre-cut these little Peppa Pigs while I was waiting for the 99-cent store to open. It really did speed up the process, and all I just had to do was tape the Peppa Pig onto the pinwheel, fix the cupcakes, and then put the topper on each of the cupcakes. And they turned out really cute. I'm just very surprised of the end result. And what I like to do is, for each party, I like to look on Pinterest for some ideas, but the other way that I like to work is also going to Dollar Tree in the 99-cent store, just because the items are always changing. and then just see what they have and what I can come up with. And so this is, for once, not inspired by Pinterest. It's actually one of my ideas that I got inspired with some supplies I found at the 99-cent store. The last thing on the agenda was to go ahead and wrap up the gifts, and I left it towards the end before I actually put all the decor together and hosted the party, just so that I could have a break and relax, because I've honestly just been on the go since I woke up. And I also like to just take the time and just think about the person whom I'm putting the party together for. Say a few prayers for them. In this case, I'm saying a few prayers for my nephew Ryder and for his upcoming year. And thank God for just blessing us with him, because he is a blessing and we are so thankful for him. I want to thank everybody who helped make this day extra special. My parents for providing their home, and also for preparing the barbecue meal for everybody. I did have a grilled cheese bar, but of course they also wanted the carne asada, so how could I say no to that? Also my best friend for coming over and helping me with the last minute decoration touches and just putting basically everything together. Without her, I don't think I would have been done on time. My sister for helping record some of the footage towards the end, and for the family in general for helping me clean up afterwards.
Okay, your turn. Good job. Okay, let's go a lot lower. Okay, can Noah do it? Good job, Noah. Okay, good job. Let's go lower. Good job, Noah. Oh, wait, so okay, you guys. Can you do it?
Ricky, go. What's over your butt?
Whoa!
What are you doing?
I can do it.
Go.
Okay, good job.
Don't fart.
Okay, go under.
Go.
Oh, that's okay. Good job.
Go.
Noah, your turn. Can you do it, Noah?
Go.
Come on, Noah. Spider-Man. Can you guys do it this slow?
I'm gonna do it.
Hold your thing steady, babe. Going up on you. Going higher. Stop. Sit on the chair.
Come on.
Ricky, come on.
I'll go with you.
Oh, quick, get a chair. Sit on the chair.
Sit down, sit down, sit down.
Sit down on the chair. Somebody. All right, go. Take a chair off. We all want that time. Wait, no, this way. Oh, go. You gotta wait till the music stops. Go.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Okay.
Go, take a chair.
Get up.
Only one chair left. No, I already won the toy. No, let her win. No.
Noah, you don't run faster.
Oh! I'll go one. Loosen down.
Keep going.
Not over yet. Oh, there you go. Whoa, careful. Yeah, let's go. I know. Dale.
Lucy.
dancing. Sacúdete, Ignacio.
They're gonna steal them and then they're not gonna, you know, they're gonna get the money. It's like,
Babe, can you get me a piñata? Okay, we'll do by number of ages.
There you go. There you go. Hit it. Two hands, Ryder. I remember that time your mom didn't want to buy you that toy. Get angry. Oh, you
Good job, Ryder.
watch out, Peppa, watch out. Wait,
Hold on, Luz.
swing it a minute.
Yay, good job.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
Luz's
enough.
turn.
Bring it to
Good
Ryder.
job.
Wait.
That hurt.
Hit it with that. Kick it.
Do you want to go kick it?
Good
Can I hit the
job,
piñata?
Lucy.
No? Okay, no.
It's a good one. It's almost. Oh. Okay.
Okay, good
Ryder's
job.
turn. Or no, it's turn.
Noah's turn.
Does Enrique want to? No. Okay.
Enrique will go next, no? Okay.
Okay, all right, Noah.
Noah!
Oh! Watch out, Kenny's going flying.
Can you...
Whoa! All right, next. Good job, y'all. Ryder.
Okay, Ryder's turn. Okay. Everybody over here.
You go right ahead. Kill it. Ryder, don't kill it. There you go. He's in a better way. Yeah.
Good job.
Ryder, that time Mom didn't want to give you a candy. Hit her. Get angry.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ryder. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Blow out your candle. No!
No!
Let's see.
If you would like to see more videos like this, please press the like button. And if you would like to follow me as I juggle life as a working mom, please subscribe to my channel. See you next time.